Hey, what's up guys? Before watching this video, I'm interested to hear how many of you guys think that this is real or fake before even hearing any info about it. Just by seeing what you see on the screen, how many of you guys think this is real or fake? And post your reasons why in the comment section below. I would love to hear it. So, I hope you guys enjoy this video coming up. What's up guys? Happy New Year to each and every one of my subscribers, fans, viewers, and random ass people who found this video. Welcome to 2012, and to welcome in 2012, I have some Call of Duty news for you guys. Now, this site, the screenshot of this site that you see right here is fan-made, and the evidence behind that is that you see that Treyarch is spelled wrong. Now, just because the site is fan-made doesn't mean that the whole Call of Duty Iron Wolf thing can be completely false, because back in August, it was talked about how somebody got on somebody's account who worked for Activision or Treyarch or one of the companies, and there was things about a new Call of Duty Iron Wolf. And if it's not fake, if this isn't fake, well, I'm not talking about the site, but if Call of Duty Iron Wolf is not fake, if it's real, then I have some information that I took from just looking at this screenshot here. And basically, the information that I have is that the Iron Wolf, if you look right in the middle, you see the Russian symbol. That's obvious. But as you guys remember from Black Ops, if it continues from Black Ops, it could be surrounding the setting of the game, of the campaign, could be set around the fall of the Soviet Union. And here's why I think that can be a big possibility. Basically because that around the fall of the Soviet Union, they can twist the story and make it so that a lot of Black Ops operations happen in order to make the fall of the Soviet Union occur. And the reason why is because of the war in Afghanistan with the Soviets. For those of you guys who remember your history, the Soviet Union did go to war in Afghanistan. They did fight the Mujahideen, and the United States did fund the Mujahideen in order to fight the Soviets, and in turn, hopefully the Soviet Union will collapse, and it succeeded. So what they could do with Call of Duty is take that story and make it so that the United States not only funded the Mujahideen, but secretly helped the Mujahideen, with United States Special Forces or Black Ops forces dropping into Afghanistan to help the Mujahideen fight. And also, you know what, the whole CIA thing that we saw in Black Ops, that could come back and they could be undercover agents working in the Soviet Union. And another thing that you gotta notice is the whole Iron Wolf thing. For those of you guys who may make the connection from Iron Wolf to Lone Wolf or Wolf Pack, so the reason why I state that is because that kind of can give us a hint as to two ways the campaign they can make it go. They can either make it turn into the Lone Wolf, which you're some type of secret agent in the Soviet Union, because you know Call of Duty has always been about you fighting with a team of people or someone else. For example, in the mission All Gillied Up in Call of Duty 4, it was you as Captain Price and Captain Macmillan, and that was you too. But what if it's just you alone? What if they twist it and they make it just you alone, and you're basically the lone wolf in a certain amount of missions or the whole game? Or they can make it Lone Wolf and Wolf Pack. For those of you guys who don't make the connection, Wolf Pack is definitely about a pack. So the Black Ops forces can be a pack, and they can make it two sides of the campaign. For those of you guys who remember World at War, you remember that you fought as the Russians and as the Americans. So they can make it that you fight as the U.S. Special Forces and the Lone Wolf guy. So they can make two sides of the campaign, and they can link it up somehow. Another thing that they can do is that they can make this whole Iron Wolf thing all link in and all get linked with Modern Warfare. Because as you guys know, the ultra-nationalists take over Russia and try to take over Europe and everything like that. And that can all be linked to the collapse of the Soviet Union. Maybe Makarov and his men were all pissed off about the collapse of the Soviet Union and felt that the Russians, their motherland is for the Germans in World War II, but their motherland should come back and rise as the Soviet Union again. So they took over because of all the stuff. Another thing that I noticed is that the Iron Wolf is kind of like a communist red. If you notice, it's like a communist red slash orange, but it's the same color as the Soviet symbol in the middle. So this can possibly be that you can play as the Soviets, maybe fight in the Mujahideen. I don't know, but we're gonna have to see. Multiplayer, there's no info on that. I don't know what they were gonna do. We should expect what we've seen in Black Ops or in Modern Warfare 3. A lot of other features mixed in together to they always try to make the best multiplayer experience. But a lot of fans, they just are always disappointed. Zombies has to come back unless Treyarch has gone retarded. Zombies is going to be making a return without a doubt. There's no confirmation needed behind that. You saw how big Zombies got in World at War. It basically was like Treyarch just threw us a bone, and they sat around it and waited to see if we liked it or not. And Zombies turned out to be a huge success. And it was no different in Black Ops as well. Black Ops Zombies, huge success once again. And Modern Warfare 3, if somehow Activision could have had Treyarch and Infinity War work together to make Zombies come into Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, I think that would have been kick-ass. But they don't want to. The release date for this game, if there is a Call of Duty game coming out, that has to be in November 7th. As you guys know, the releases of Call of Duty are always in November and are always on the Tuesday of the second week. And November 7th is the Tuesday of that second week. And that's about all the info I got for you guys out of just looking at this picture. Just brainstorming as to what they can do if it is called Call of Duty Iron Wolf. Remember, none of this is confirmed. None of this is 100% real. Could it possibly be real? Who knows? Could Activision actually put up this site and spell Treyarch wrong just to mess with our minds? Maybe. You never know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this nice little kind of, I don't know if I was to call it info video or rumor video, but if you did, all I ask is that you click the like button, subscribe to my channel, favorite this video. It does help me out. And I'll see you guys next time. Till next time, peace.